Hello everyone, welcome to the Highway Survey and Design class. In this class, I will explain the design considerations for the number of lanes in the cross-sectional composition design. Before we start the class, I would like to ask everyone a question. When you're driving on the highway, do you notice the number of traffic lanes? Maybe you would answer, isn't that simple? Just follow the road markings numbered 1, 2, 3. Indeed, that's how you count. But which ones should be counted, and which ones should not? Don't we still need a method? For example, some students may include the shoulders as well. But that is not a traffic lane. Some students may only consider half of the roadway and not take into account the entire cross-section. Of course, there are also single carriageways with 2 lanes, dual carriageways with multi-lanes, and single lane, etc. You must be a bit confused, right? In this class, we're going to address this issue. The cross-section types of highways are generally divided into 3 categories. Single carriageway with 2 lanes, dual carriageway with multi-lanes and single lane. Each is suitable for different classes of highways. The determination of single or dual carriageways is generally based on the presence of a central reservation or whether it is a separated subgrade. A double lane consists of 2 traffic lanes in each direction. Multi-lane means 4, 6, or more traffic lanes. A single lane is just 1 traffic lane, usually used for lower-class highways. In brief, a dual carriageway has a median strip in the middle that separates the left and right sides. A single carriageway has no median strip, and only a dividing traffic line is painted in the middle of the road surface to separate the left and right sides. I will explain them to you separately based on different highway classes. First, let's take a look at the freeway and the first-class highway. For high-class highways, separate lanes for two-way traffic are necessary to ensure speed and safety. There are 2 separation forms. One is the integral section. The left and right lanes are divided by a median strip but are not physically separated. The integral section of a roadway is generally composed of carriageways, a median strip, shoulders, and some special features. The subgrade is typically wide. Take a look at these 2 diagrams and carefully identify the position of each structure. This will give you a visual understanding of the roadway components, including soft shoulders, hard shoulders, carriageway, side strip, and median strip. Another one is the separated section. Highways with a separated section are divided because of high vehicle speed and large traffic capacity. This division is essential to ensure comfortable driving and reduce accident rates. Separated sections are constrained by the terrain, and the left and right lanes cannot be at the same horizontal plane or height. Therefore, they must be completely separated. Apart from the absence of a median strip, the other components are the same as those in an integral cross-section. Let's have a look at the separated section. We just looked at the separated section without a median strip. You might be wondering, is there an integral section without a median strip? Yes, let's take a look. For the second, third, and fourth-class highways, the typical cross-sectional forms include 2-lane single carriageways and single-lane single carriageways. As illustrated in this diagram, there is no central reservation, and it is also an integral section. The 2-lane single carriageway is an integral 2-lane road designed for traffic in both directions, which is commonly used for second and third-class highways. Travel lanes and shoulders are important components of a two-lane single carriageway. Students can also carefully compare this diagram to determine the actual position of the travel lanes and shoulders. While the single carriageway with one lane is generally used for the fourth-class highway, because it has relatively low traffic volume and complex terrain, it is not suitable for a wide subgrade. If a passing is needed, a passing bay should be added to ensure the safety of driving, prioritizing the importance of life safety. Although the traffic volume on the single lane is low, there are still passing vehicles. Therefore, the placement of each passing bay should not be too far apart. The specification stipulates that at least one passing bay should be provided within a range of 300 meters to facilitate safe passing. In this lecture, we explained the differences between the single carriageway with two lanes, dual carriageway with multi-lanes and single-lane road, as well as the applicable conditions of integral section and separated section, and other related aspects of lanes. I hope that through the above explanation, students can learn the information well, gaining a preliminary understanding of lane number design. That's all for this lecture. Thank you, everyone.